What's up, Concept family? It's your boy Kash and Droopy, back with another episode of Reactions, and today is about this pool will give you nightmares from Trend Central. Won't hold y'all up too much longer. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Of swimming pools, we think of warm rays of sunshine, crystal clear waters, and of course a whole lot of relaxation. But for some thrill seekers though, the pool experience has to be on par with some of the most intense water slides out there. These adrenaline junkies crave nothing more than diving headfirst into places to cool off. Ready to take a look?
No.
Let's get it on. Deep Spot. The Deep Spot Center in Moštana, Poland is officially the world's deepest swimming pool. With a depth of 148 feet, Deep Spot holds the same amount of water as 27 Olympic-sized swimming pools. It's a scuba diver's playground, earning it the nickname of the kindergarten for divers. Below the surface lies a whole network of ledges, tunnels, and underwater obstacle courses that divers use to hone their navigation skills. There's also some theme decoration for a little fun as well. Giant stone block walls, carved human faces, and even a sunken ship to add to the treasure diving feel. Free divers are also welcome to test their endurance, with a guideline stretching all the way from the surface down to the very bottom of the pool, with markers lining the walls so they can gauge how far they get on a single breath. Market Square Tower. One of the most terrifying pools in the world can be found closer to the sky than the ground. Located in Houston, Texas, the Market Square Tower's roof is adorned with a pool whose transparent edge hangs about 500 feet in the air. Here, brave swimmers can take a ride on the wild side and feel as though they're floating above the rest of the world, providing a completely unique perspective that'll really get your adrenaline pumping. You know that feeling you get when you're by the edge of a tall building? Yeah. Now imagine this, and you might begin to get an idea of how it feels to swim in this insane body of water. While the pool's made of thick organic glass that's strong enough to withstand almost anything, it's still spine-chilling to know that 8 inches of plexiglass is all that stands between you and certain doom. The Devil's Pool. Feel like taking a walk on the wild side? A trip to Zambia wouldn't be complete without a trip to the iconic Victoria Falls, the world's largest waterfall. Crested on top of the crown of the mighty Zambezi River sits a hidden jewel, an incredible place nestled away out of sight called the Devil's Pool. Way before the infinity pool was invented, nature created its own version, just waiting to be found. A gentle rapid feeds the shallow pool where the water accumulates, before cascading down a sheer 300-foot drop to the deep water below. The water hole isn't for the faint of heart, as one wrong move could mean you go tumbling over the edge, hurtling towards the rocks below. If you're curious though, only plan a dip during the dry season, as once the African rain sets in, over 130 million gallons of water hurtles over the edge every minute. Hotel Hubertus. While Italy's Hotel Hubertus boasts some pretty spectacular views overlooking the Dolomite Mountains, this architectural wonder is famous for another reason. Tourists from around the world flock to swim in this unique, bare-edged rooftop infinity pool. So what's so special about it? Well, firstly, it's 82 feet long, suspended 40 feet above the ground, and the entire structure seems to only be held up by a handful of pine logs. There are no safety barriers and no fences, just an uninterrupted view of the surrounding mountains and valleys. But that's not all. A special glass viewing window on the bottom of the pool means that you can wave to the guests arriving below while they look up at you in sheer confusion. I just hope you're not afraid of heights. Marina Bay Sands. Could this be the infinity pool of all infinity pools?
I've seen this one all through social media. Now this one is dumb high. And would I get in this pool all the way up there? I'd be wild nervous. Y'all gonna see.
It's certainly the biggest and longest, even certified by the good people at the Guinness Book of World Records. Belonging to the colossal Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, the pool looks like a huge Carnival cruise ship that's been dropped on top of 3 epic glass skyscrapers. It's not until you see it from a distance that you truly get an appreciation for just how big this thing is. Perched atop the world at an absolutely dizzying 600 feet off the ground, the effect of the Edgeless Pool might make you feel a bit squeamish about taking a dip, but with a view like this, even the most anxious of swimmers might be willing to pull out a bit of bravery. The massive pool is nearly 500 feet in length, and heading from end to end can easily make you feel like you're swimming in the sky itself, especially with the massive cityscape sprawling out below you. Nevertheless, I wouldn't be too quick to head straight for the edge. The Edge.
Oh, word.
There's nothing quite like getting away from it all and heading out on tropical holiday away in Southeast Asia. The infinity pool at the Edge Resort in Bali is the perfect place to cool off, enjoy a tasty beverage, and maybe test out your fear of heights. Where better to soak up the sun than nestled against the edge of a cliff at a gut-wrenching height of 500 feet above the crashing ocean swell below. A 21-foot extension protrudes out over the Indian Ocean with only 3.5 inches of glass between you and a perilous tumble down into the deep blue. A fall you'd have zero chance of surviving. Experts say that if you're feeling scared, just don't look down. But when in the Edge pool, that's kind of the best part. Arc. Building a brand new residential tower gives engineers and architects the opportunity to flex some of their creative flair. To the designers of the Arc Tower in Vancouver, however, it was a chance to add some theme park thrills to an ordinary swimming pool. On the 20th floor of this 30-story residential tower is a 38-foot long swimming pool for use of the tenants that live there. But this is no ordinary pool. 6 inches of acrylic glass line the pool's bottom, giving swimmers unobstructed views of the 200-foot drop below them. 6 inches isn't a lot. That's what she said. But engineers have assured us that it can hold the equivalent of 1,650 cars before it cracks, a limit I'm not willing to test out. Mud volcano. Ever heard the phrase, as happy as a pig in mud? Well, now you have the chance to experience this joy yourself. The mud pool in Trinidad and Tobago is a thermally heated natural spring in which minerals, sediment, and heat rise ever so gradually from the depths of the earth. It's technically an active volcano, only guests swim in mud, not lava. For those with quicksand concerns, you needn't worry. The bubbles of hydrocarbon-rich gas coming up from the volcano below keep you afloat. At around 200 by 40 feet, these unique mud pits are visited by hundreds of people per week. The mud is said to draw impurities out of the body and promote good health. The volcano itself has only been active for a few years, and scientists say that it has a chance of settling down and turning back into solid ground. If you haven't been already, it might be a good idea to visit before it's gone for good.
Hell no.
Four Seasons Safari. Most hotel pools have an interesting assortment of wildlife. You've got your severely sunburned tourist, an overweight middle-aged man sunbathing in Speedos, and the group of millennials glued to the swim bar. However, located in the heart of Tanzania's Serengeti National Park, the Four Seasons Safari Lodge takes this idea up a notch, adding a menagerie of wild African animals to the pool's backdrop. Guests can escape the midday heat of the African savanna by slipping into the infinity pool and watch as animals come to drink at the man-made watering hole just 10 feet below. Elephants, zebras, gazelles, they all parade past while you practice your breaststroke. It's the ultimate lazy man safari. Who needs a swim-up bar when you have an up-close and personal experience with the cast of The Lion King? Hotel Villa Honeg. Instagram users will be able to instantly recognize the Hotel Villa Honeg up in the Swiss Alps. It's a favorite holiday destination for influencers looking to brag about the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
That looked like the perfect vacation spot. Like perfect.
Infinity Pool overlooks Lake Lucerne, situated in the valley below, and is bordered on all sides by snow-capped peaks and dense green pine forests. Switzerland may not instantly spring to mind when you think of outdoor swimming locations, but rest assured that the water is kept at a constant balmy 96 degrees Fahrenheit, no matter the temperature outside. In fact, rain, hail, or shine, this pool can be used in any weather, even during winter snowfalls. Sitting 3,000 feet above sea level, this pool at the top of the world is only accessible by navigating a treacherous, winding road up the side of the mountain. One thing's for sure, the view is definitely worth it.
Alright, y'all, that does it for another episode of Koncept Reactions. Father and son reactions, whatever you want to call it. But once again, this pool will give you nightmares. And a lot of them were high up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of heights, but to a certain extent. You feel me? Right. He feel me. He know what's happening. But yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Please don't forget to share. And other than that, until we see y'all again, peace out.